Hi, and welcome to the final module of Outsource Synergy. In this module, you will learn the steps to the outsourcing life cycle. You will be taught the steps that needs to be executed when outsourcing, and also where and how to hire a freelancer. So let's get started. Are you familiar with outsourcing? Well, if not, this normally occurs when one company decides to hire another company to manage certain business activities. This is considered as a complicated method for companies. Once the company's decided that they want to utilize outsourcing, they need to choose a vendor and make contracts. After that, the companies will transit that part of the business smoothly to the new company. One of the renowned ways of outsourcing that is very common is freelancing jobs that are available on the internet. However, along with this work, there are things that you need to know and understand in order for you to hire a good freelancer. To begin, it is very important for you to know where to seek for these people. The renowned sites where you can find freelancers are the Virtual and virtualassistantsolution.com. These two are the common sites that get freelancing jobs for a short and long-term basis. If you are a company that is in search of writers, these sites may help you find freelancers that are good for the job. However, engaging with the people from these kind of sites, you need to know what should be done and how to select your freelancers for the task. There are plenty of freelance jobs that are available on the internet, and you can definitely find highly skilled freelancers in whatever kinds of imaginable niches, from article writing to the virtual assistant. The marketplace for freelancing jobs lets you register as an employer and post your project for a small fee. Once your project has been posted for bidding, and the freelancers have put their bids on your project, you must select your candidates in regards to your criteria. For instance, on an article writing project, it is a must to ask for samples. For graphic and web designing project, you must ask to review the collection of the freelancer. Most of the freelancers that are trustworthy will allow you to review or rate their previous projects on what they have done. The reviews and ratings are vital means for the consistency and skill in the completion of the past jobs and must not be ignored when choosing a freelancer that you will work with. The reviews and ratings are indeed a good marker of the kind of service that you are about to obtain. Also, before you choose a freelancer, you must first communicate with them so that you make the requirement of your project clear and understood. Once you are able to communicate with the freelancer before the project gets started, it helps to identify whether the freelancer will be quick in responding to your emails. Once the freelancer is not able to respond quickly to your email, do not expect that in the duration of the project, the freelancer will be responsive to you. To be able to know how to select a freelancer will help you prevent some of the pitfalls that might happen from choosing an unreliable freelancer. Just keep in mind that once you have chosen the right freelancer, you will definitely have someone who will help you build, progress, and keep your business. Once you have already chosen the right freelancer, the next thing you need to do is to know how you are able to administer your freelancers. It is very important that you are able to administer your freelancer in order for you to comply with the projects that you have delegated. It is also very important that you have a regular communication or conversation with your freelancer in order for you to be updated of the projects that you have given to him. Also, you need to update your freelancer on the situation and the condition or status of the project. Furthermore, before starting whatever kind of project, you need to make sure you end up with something that both of you agreed upon in order to prevent unwanted issues. It is very important that you manage your freelancer in order for him to be able to finish the job on the time and pace that you and your freelancer agreed upon. Once you think that you are able to manage the freelancer that you choose, the next thing that you need to be to close the deal through a contract. In terms of formality, it is very important there is something that both of you can hold on. Once you have awarded the project to your freelancer, the freelancer must send you an email so that he can now start doing the project. This email is a so-called contract that symbolizes that you have already closed the deal with the freelancer. Included in the contract is the price of his fee. It is a must to include the price because it can also act as proof of the amount the freelancer has initially offered and agreed to. Once you have the contract with you, it is a must that you comply with the things that are written because all the statements that are written here are agreed by both of you. However, as you read the contract and there is something that you do not agree upon, you can negotiate with the freelancer in order for you to clear things out. It is very important that you can comply with the contract that was sent to you, because your credibility and your name is the one that is at risk in the contract. After the contract is given, the next thing that must be done is progressive checking. Progressive checking is the condition wherein you need to update your freelancer regarding the projects you've given to him. The best thing that you can, in order to have the right doing, you send him the projects one by one to him. Once he's done, send him more and check his submitted work for errors. It is very important for you to proofread his work so that you can quickly get him to make any amends, rather than discover them last minute after his contract has ended. You can check his work progressively until you are satisfied to know that he is managing your work well enough. The final handover is the completion of the projects. This means that you have no questions and complaints regarding the work that you sent to your freelancer. Make sure your freelancer submits his work within the given due date, as the both of you already have agreed to. However, along the way, the freelancer might negotiate to extend the dateline, so in the beginning of the agreement, set the due date to perhaps 5 days before you actually need it, in case the freelancer suddenly decides that he needs 2 more days to get the job done. That way, you won't receive the completed work late. Once the final handover is done and you are satisfied with the work, you must do your part as the employer and pay the fee for the freelancer's work. The price has to be the amount that both of you have agreed in the beginning. Now you know the process of outsourcing and how it is done. If you think that you can do such things, then start looking for a freelancer and outsource the jobs. Just keep all of these in mind to be successful. However, by doing this, you need to make sure that the freelancers you choose to hand your task over can comply. Outsourcing is indeed very famous because of the opportunities that it offers to busy companies or one-man entrepreneurs, as well as individuals who are seeking for jobs in order to generate income. By now, you should have in-depth understanding of how outsourcing works, why it is important to outsource your business tasks if you want to grow your profits. Put what you've learned in the course to practice and start multiplying your profits to enormous levels by outsourcing. Best of luck.